Katie, take a look. $250,000, and boy, did she earn it. Boy, that was some stretch. You have now sat in that seat longer than any other contestant. Let's just go over it now, because I'm sure all over America people were scratching their heads trying to figure out these presidents, but Lincoln was the 16th president.
I was right.
Right.
Good.
And Ulysses Grant was number 18, from Ohio.
From Ohio.
You know, Lincoln was really from Kentucky, born in Kentucky.
Someone told me that during the break.
Raised in Illinois. So it was Grant, Rutherford B. Hayes, and James Garfield in that order. The presidents from Ohio, and there have been 6 presidents from Ohio. And Theodore Roosevelt was the 26th president of the United States. So there was a lot to go up to think about there, and you certainly thought about it. I'm almost scared to death to go for this next question. But you're up to $500,000. Now look, you deserve something after all this. I want to know what you are going to buy for yourself with this money. Something that you always wanted.
Well, our realtor called us right before we came to the show this morning. We listed our house 11 days ago, and we had a full price offer on it last night.
Aha, this means we're going to get a new house.
We were going to anyway, but it would sure buy a nicer one.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. Well, that's good. That's great. All right, so just to remind you, if you miss, you'll lose $218,000 and go back to $32,000. But you're 2 away from $1 million, no lifelines left. So here you go, $500,000. Let's play. Here it is. Which of the following is the most recent member of the United Nations? Andorra, Czech Republic, Tonga, Palau.
Andorra's jumping, and I don't know why. And I go in a circle, and I think, but the last answer was A, and so this answer could be A, because that's what happens on the test, but maybe they're doing that on purpose so that I won't think it's A.
No, don't get involved in that, no. Whatever you do, don't.
But I really think I read this in the paper, and...
You read about Andorra in the paper, is that what you're saying?
No, I read about the most recent member of the UN. I remember reading that a country had been added, and I can't even remember how long ago it had been,
But you can't think of the name of the country.
Well, because Andorra just jumps out at me, that makes me think that's what I read.
Uh-huh.
Palau, I don't know. Palau just doesn't do anything for me.
How about Tonga?
It's kind of a fun name.
Tonga, yeah. There's a lot of money here, Katie.
I'm really leaning towards Tonga now. I'm gonna go with Tonga.
Boy, I hope you win. I really do. Sure you want to do this? You're making me very nervous. You don't want to take the 250 and let's make a guess at Tonga? Like I said before, and know in our hearts that we were right. Doesn't appeal to you, huh?
I know I feel it. I know this because I know I read this, and so I read it in the paper when it happened, and I read it in this. I believe it was in this book. This book just was published in
Yeah, but you
2000.
can't pinpoint the country.
If I could remember where Boutros Boutros-Ghali was from, that would be helpful. But because one of those might be his place of origin, just to throw me.
Katie, $250,000. We're talking about a lot of money here.
I know. How's my husband doing?
What's your husband doing? He's decomposing.
I could remember where Boutros Boutros-Ghali was from.
Back to Boutros Boutros-Ghali. He was one of my favorites.
Good name.
Great name. Letterman had a lot of fun with it.
My immediate thought was that he was from Tonga, and that's what's throwing me, so they had to have been in the UN. And he's not the current, he was the last head of it, so they would have already had to be a member nation, I believe. But I may be wrong on where he was from. He may be from Palau. I'm really leaning toward Palau.
Yeah, that's what you say.
No, I can picture the whole page in my mind, and it listed all of the countries in the UN, and it listed the most recent leaders in their countries. And I can picture the list of the countries.
And do you see Palau?
I'm fairly certain Tonga was in the list, and that Palau was listed after the leaders, which is where they listed the most recent edition. My answer is D, Palau.
Final answer?
Yes.
I don't know how to tell you this, Katie, but the answer is Tonga. Oh my gosh, I'm really sorry.
Oh, baby, I'm sorry, kiddo.
Here you are.
Good luck to you, okay?
Thank you.
Best to you.
Oh, gosh.
That sounds great.